I'm in Bristol. It's March the 31st. I'm starting a vlog. And it began in Africa. Specifically Johannesburg, where the cradle of mankind is. Floating Reverie. It's a digital online residency for artists and creatives. I spoke with the creator Carly about producing content for a digital portrait bust that will be made up of my digital shadow and trace media. It would be a liquid self, a liquefied avatar being digitized, watched by an algorithmic gaze, captured by all manner of apparatus, and tracing the lines of flight that escape them. So I'm making this vlog, and in a loose format I'll be thinking about the production of subjectivity and modes of representation. Like that. I've had 43% quality sleep. So this logging process is going to become a workflow because it's disrupting normal flows. Take a few steps forward and then working about 7 steps back, placing the camera, running back to where you were, and then getting into your shot. So it's becoming like some sort of glitch loop. I'm replaying actions I've already done. So first aid. Right, little weekender kit. Best bag name ever. How you doing?
I'm well, how are you, Chris? Well, I'm working on, at the moment, and sort of order and chaos. And I just love this bit here. And I suddenly thought, well, that sort of works from that perspective.
Yeah, I mean, painting.
And you've given up the scene painting, haven't you?
I've given up the scene painting.
The body's given up the scene. Bands are not a good idea.
So, I think of the camera as a character. There is this one. And then there is that one. And then there is the phone camera, which has an algorithmic gaze. With the GoPro, there is no image stabilization, which means I can get these accelerations and distortions. Accelerations and distortions, that's the condition that Technics has us in now, captured by it. So, when the GoPro is being thrown around, and for these brief moments, it liquefies topologies. Right, so going to Warrington Gallery and Museum for a meeting. Warrington are bidding for City of Culture, and after that we're in Birmingham, and after that Bristol.
Yeah.
And to me it's like kind of subjectivity production, cognitive
No,
dissonance,
no.
because they're creating a doppelganger of themselves, a digital avatar of themselves.
Yeah. I see everything we're looking at working the same 3-4 artists a year. Yeah.
Are they based here?
Yeah. Because they seem quite keen to use one of our collections.
Do a fluid simulation on. Banky Studios are over there. So it's not trapped by narrative or theology. Got catch a train.
Residency in the cyberspace.
Yeah.
Or you better identity because it's a mass production. Oh, it has audio. Yeah, I mean it's not meant for audio, I guess. Yeah. 08. Cool. We got the table.
Wicked.
Dude. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. What's Lucy? That's doing banana, but. Yeah, so this is the Polaroid I was talking about. Film, I mean one shot, it costs like £2, so that's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually I got it at the darkest exposure.
So you bought this in Japan?
Yeah, so they were having a
yeah.
Man Ray exhibition, and Man Ray did pinhole cameras.
Yeah.
So it was there as like kind of like souvenir. And yeah, actually this book, it's not meant for it, but it's just the right size. So I keep it here because it's made of paper. It's pretty fragile.
Did you tell them that you took them on that pinhole camera?
Yeah, of course. Because I don't tell. I mean, sometimes they're really stupid. So they think if they think it's blood, they don't develop it.
Yeah.
So, but it's like a pinhole camera. So gotta tell them. Yeah. So this one's at Victoria Bath in Manchester. Yeah.
Oh, those blurs.
Yeah, where we just were,
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like it, everything moving, it disappears, so, all of a sudden, when you capture with it. Yeah.
So Polaroid now is what, like an extinct media.
Yeah, and
But why are you drawn to it?
ghostly, you could say, and also like the atmosphere and like the texture color. I mean, for that too, and also like the pinhole camera, the kind of light that it captures, I really like it. Aspect or whatever of the world that it captures, that modern cameras can't.
I'm wondering if it's going to be working in VR, so it's going to do 3D printing. Well, I've said that I'll be put together this thing about the sharpish. No, he doesn't. No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah. Chama-san,
You got to be.
シャマさん、あなた変なの食べてんね。
It's fucking a lot of work.
で、そのデイビッド・マクドゥーガルの、で、その1日の記録をすべてビデオに撮ってるんだって。
楽しいね。
そう。だから今、ほら見て。Hello.
Hello. She's stuck in the box.
Change.
Hello. How are you?
We are happy to see you again, ね、ようちゃん。来てくれるって。
Hello. She just gave you a toilet.
ね、
ありがとう。
ありがとう。
バイバイ。
バイバイって言ってるね。
言ったるね。On Facebook, and there's a people's history.
Aero troops combat report. So this is an original Japanese military form.
Yeah, so basically they have a form. What happened? How many casualties?
Yeah.
Guadalcanal?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the name of an island, and
they call it the Starving Island.
Starving Island, yeah, because there was a severe battle, and the supplies were shut down, so a lot of Japanese troops died by starving. So right now it's 20 looks, and usually I only shoot it outside, and for like 4,000 looks, 25 seconds. So I usually don't do it in like 20 looks, so I don't know how long it'll take. I'll just try a minute first and just keep the records and see. Yeah, it's just this dead flower, I like it.
Sorry, you're breaking up. Hold on a sec. Say that again, because I lost it. You broke up. We're now able to successfully invade it because of what John Mearsheimer calls the stopping power of water. This idea of the stopping power of water, that he's right about, that water is intimidating to military operations. Cultural cross-fertilization is always something that has really fascinated me. It's been one of my main fascinations. The sort of cultural swapping of signifiers and motifs that swap from one culture to another. One that's lower down, percolating up. I think there should be more of a movement for retro media. I like the concept of digging up old media like IBM Selectric typewriters, or and working them in. They become a work of art in the new environment. So you bring them back. Before they weren't works of art, they were the environment. Now that environment is trashed. It's really fascinating, those imagined futures that get scrapped, and you look back at them and you say, well, they were really just sort of imagining their own world and just putting it into a hyperspace that steps it up a notch and brings it up to sort of a higher plane of purely imaginal imagery, as opposed to just the symbolic order, which is at the level of language, but then elevated to the level of the imaginal, and you can bring the imagination in to revise the signifiers that are happening in society, right? Sort of holding up a mirror to the present. So you mean like a landscape of the work of art itself that you did? Only mass multiples of those?
Yes. Yeah.
Composing a landscape? Okay, more textural than that. Hold on a second here. I was going to send you a little fragment just so you have some idea. Something like this. That's what I had in my head.
That's kind of like enough, like to speak about like just the ontological condition that we're in.
Yeah,
because like
and it's spooky too. I like that one because of how spooky it is. You know?
It's a zombie plane in the world of big data.
Yeah, a zombie plane,
How has
exactly.
it gone missing? Because I think maybe I could feature it in the vlog.
Engagement with all these social media now, maybe it'll inspire something in your art that'll transform
Maybe
into something
because like
wild.
I'm just editing this little bit now, and I'm thinking, so it can't be anything polished. I
So you have
can't
to make
explore my thoughts too
every-
much. So maybe there'll be a thread that you can follow through each of these videos, but
I see.
there won't be like fully realized ideas in each. Because I see sort of screen capture as much as documentary footage now. Well, for me, the editing process is like that, and I'm going through old hard drives and deleting loads of files, footage that might make me think of a past event. So it means I'll go to some old media, the old mini DV tapes, containers of memory, and old micro cassettes and things like that. Do some CGI sort of animation, which is the planes of consistency. I think my overall impression, just starting off now, it feels like a production of subjectivity. Production of subjectivity is going to like kind of dismantle mind. That's they've satisfied the socializing sort of needs from that, but it's not real.
Yeah. So so what's that doing to the self? It is dismantling subjectivity, isn't it? It's feeding back and destabilizing it. Yeah, that's worth thinking about. Actually, I think it's ambitious and interesting. I'll be interested to see what comes out of this.
Technically, like a lot of the stuff's going to be crap. You know, it's just going to be bad audio and whatever. But I'm going to play with that. I'm going to play with that.
You'll be good at wading through the crap and then pulling out the gold.